Why being replaced hurts more than the breakup itself. For those of you who are new to the concept of monkey branching, what it is the worst kind of betrayal. Is when your ex cheated on you, meaning started an affair with someone else, and then moved on with this person. So you will experience so many layers of pain and betrayal and replacement. And there are actually 6 key emotional layers that I'm going to cover in today's session. But it's so much more than that. You need to understand the emotional layers in order for you to untangle them, because you are just in a mess of what just happened here. I am here to help you to get these understandings, to untangle your heart, and hopefully to set you free. I'm Coach Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach. And the first emotional layer is that I am not enough, that I'm not enough wound. We all carry some type of wounds, and you probably carry the I am not enough wound. How I know that you carry the I am not enough wound? Let me tell you. When you are accepting unacceptable behaviors, which leads ultimately to your ex cheats on you and monkey branch, is because you feel that you're not good enough. There is a wound there that you're not good enough. This is why you stayed, and this is why you accepted unacceptable behavior. And there you go. And now you have a problem. Why you have a problem? Because now you need to deal with this. You need to deal with the I'm not a good enough wound. It's been opened up. Being replaced isn't just about losing the relationship, it's about feeling measured and found lacking. So you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. It's a fact. Now it's not even a wound anymore. That's nothing. It's a fact. It becomes a fact, tangible fact. You say, they were with me. They knew what it's like to be with me. Then apparently I wasn't good enough, so they went with someone else, and there you go. You see? And then you destroy yourself even more. The mind interpreted this as they didn't leave, they upgraded. Now, you might imagine them being happier, more fulfilled, more loved, even if it's not a reality. And it's not a reality. What they show you on social media, don't believe that. Social media, it's not reality. Social media is very, very fake. It's sometimes people call Facebook fake book. It's not real. People show you what they want you to see. People don't show pain. People don't show that they cry in the morning. People don't show that they're struggling. People show that all is well. And how many times do you see, how many times you don't forget about everything? How many times have you posted that everything is fine and beautiful and good when you are dying inside? So don't believe everything that you see on social media. And don't let it control you that I'm not good enough wound. So when the I'm not good enough wound opens up, or you rediscover it, so what I want you to do is ask yourself, why am I feeling not good enough? And what, you know what, forget about the why am I feeling not good enough. This is not the best question. It's a good question to provoke change, but I want you to get to the answer. So say to yourself, what can I do to be good enough? What is not good enough? What can I do to make it good enough? And then forget about what is not good enough. Just focus on what can you do to be good. And I remember I said, when I had the I'm not good enough wound, I said, I'm not in good enough shape. Okay, that's the wound. I'm not in a good enough shape. Okay, what can you do? Eat right and go to the gym. That's it. So you close the wound by acting. You close the wound by acting. So you can ask yourself, okay, so what is the wound? What do I need to do? Forget about the wound. Focus only on the actions and what can you do, and that's it. Number two, the public humiliation factor. That's a serious one. That's no joke. That's a serious one, and I know that a lot of you are struggling with it. It's not only about the pain that you feel privately. It's the story you fear others telling. Everyone will think they traded me for someone better, because people they don't really downgrade, even though they downgraded because they didn't upgrade in the relationship. They downgraded the character, but it's not what people see. That's the problem with social media and society in general. When people go into a relationship, when people leave someone for another one, the society, people say, oh, probably you were not good enough, or he's way better, so they left you for someone better. They don't understand. People don't get it because people don't see the truth for what it is. People are not being fed the correct information. People think that after a relationship is ending, the person who wins the breakup is the person who moves on the fastest, which is couldn't be further from the truth, and you know it. You know it. A rebound relationship is toxic. Monkey branching is toxic. All of these things are very, very toxic. People, they don't take time to heal. They bleed on other people that didn't hurt them. So it's not the speed that they're moving on. It's nothing. So just please stop caring about what other people say, because other people don't understand. And the people that understand that if they cheated or move on fast, it just means that they're emotionally weak. It means that they don't know what they're doing. And it means that they're just a lost soul trying to find companionship and validation and seeking external validation. And they're not really happy with who they are. Social media makes it worse because their new relationship is often curated to look perfect. And you probably don't even post on social media, or you do, and they post vacations and stuff like that while you are not. So I understand the pain, but I want to bring you back into reality, and I want to bring you back into sanity. I want to bring you back into the righteousness, because this is not right. The righteousness that God wants from you, the truth that this is you now. You need to find the love of the Lord in order for you to heal. You have to use your spiritual gifts. And I know that sometimes when you're going through a breakup, you're on your knees praying to God and you say why it happened. And sometimes you even blame Him for that, which gets understandable, but you really shouldn't. You need to seek God's wisdom for you. And I'm here to help you, just to guide you through it, And I do it also with my online healing coaching program, The Rise of the Phoenix, because you need guidance now. Don't be a lost soul like they are. The fact that they replaced you so quickly doesn't mean anything about you. It just means about them. It says what they do and how they deal with conflicts and how they deal with problems in their life and challenges. They just sweep it under the rug, but not you. You will be thorough. You will do the work to actually heal and heal correctly, because the quality of your next relationship and your life will be determined on the quality of your healing. Here, right now. This is why I want you to check the link in the description below. Get the Rise of the Phoenix just for only $37, and I will see you there. Number 3 is the speed of replacement. Cause they moved on quickly, it feels like your whole relationship was disposable. It triggered questions like, did they ever truly love me? Or were they already lining up some other person? This creates a cocktail of betrayal, abandonment, and insecurities all at once. So the question, did they truly love you? They did, until they didn't, because they are emotionally unstable. They proved it to you. And probably they have some kind of mental disorder that I talked about multiple times. So go back to my channel and check it, and you will see I talk about multiple personality disorder, dissociative identity disorder, people who monkey branch, that they can actually replace somebody else that quickly or even rebounded. That just means something is wrong with the way they think, something is wrong in their heart, and they're damaged people. They are really, really damaged. But not you. You're here to seek wisdom. You're here to seek answers. And my true hope is that you will find them. And I know that I will provide you everything that you need. So when you feel this betrayal, then abandonment, and it causes you to feel very, very insecure, because you say, how can they do it so quickly? What you don't understand is a person with multiple personality disorder don't have a timeline that you do. As far as they're concerned, when they switch to a different personality, it's over. They're starting from ground zero. So for you, it's fast because you're healthy emotionally, but they are not. So for them, the time, it's not the same. You don't wear the same clock. You're not in the same time zone. Identity disruption in a relationship, a huge part of your identity becomes tied to the role you played in their life. Being replaced makes you feel like your position was interchangeable, that anyone could fill in. This shakes your senses of uniqueness and self-worth. And you say to yourself, I'm not unique anymore. I'm not special. Someone else can take my place that quickly. Who am I? And now you're experiencing identity crisis. This is also where a lot of people have faith crisis. Like I said, in the Lord, in God, they say, if Lord, if you love me, why would you allow that to happen? They say, who am I now without this person? And a part of you dies. A part of you dies. A part of you that was tied to them dies, need to die. And I talked about it also in one of my videos about detachment, that when you detach from your ex, you don't really detach from your ex. You detach from the personality, from the identity that you used to have when you were with them. And you need to build a new identity. In order for you to heal, you need to detach from your old identity, not from them. It's not about them anymore. It's only about you. So you detach from who you used to be to who you want to become. It's important to understand that. Number 5 is the comparison trap. Made a whole video about comparison, but I'm going to discuss it just briefly here. Your mind keeps running an unfair side by side highlight reel. It goes like this: their smile with their new person versus your last argument. These adventurous, they're adventurous now versus the routine you fell into. These comparisons aren't about reality, they're about fear of not being chosen. When you start comparing, when you start comparing, you compare your lowest point to the highest point. People don't compare people when they feel good. You will not compare yourself when you're always good, right? You compare yourself only when things are not going well, when you feel emotional pain. So you compare your worst situation, the lowest point of your life, to their highest point, seemingly, apparently, but this is not. So you distort the truth, you distort reality, you live at the bottom, and you make them look so good, and you make them seem like everything is perfect. So you create this huge gap, and all of this gap is filled with so much pain. So it's unfair to you, my friend. Stop comparing yourself to your ex, and understand when you compare yourself to your ex, you compare only when you're down and they seems to be up. So you can do this. You can do this to yourself. You need to understand that this breakup happened for you, not to you. When you understand that it happened for you, not to you, you're no longer the victim. You're the victor. You need to change your mind. You got to. So if you fell into comparison, just stop yourself and say, I'm comparing them. I'm comparing their new supply to me or their life to mine. It's unfair and it's not right. And I don't really know what's going on with them. Probably they're doing worse, but anyways. And you need to come back and treat yourself right. And you need to come back and say, how can I improve my life? What can I do to make my life better? Number 6, last but not least, is the loss of hope. After a breakup, a part of you might hold on to the idea that they'll come back. I know. Sometimes you'll have vindictive intentions just for them to come back so you can kick them out and say, I don't even want you. And sometimes you don't want them back. Either way, you feel the loss of hope, and never take an ex back. Ever, 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 ever. I'm not going to discuss it here. Watch more other of my videos. I talk about it all the time. Never take an ex back. Seeing them with someone else feels like the door is slammed shut. This loss of hope is good, but you need it, by the way. But at the same time, it can actually trigger more grief than the breakup itself. So it's a lot, it's multiple layers of pain. Like you see, there are 6 layers here of pain that you will need to resolve. And this is why when I'm also doing a one-on-one with you, we go through these emotional layers, we uncover them, we unpack them. It's important for you guys to understand that the breakup and the healing is not just intellectual. It's not, just emotional. It's also intellectual. You need to understand things to a core level. And even this kind of videos gives you ease, and you say, oh, I understand this better now. I understand this better now. And I want to help you one-on-one more, because what I do with you when we do one-on-one, I can pinpoint exactly customize your pain to understand what you are going through and how you need to heal. Here I can give you general advice that I know that helps you and gives you ease of mind and peace of mind, which is amazing. And I want you to use this peace of mind for productive activities right now. Go to the gym, eat right, drop devices, do things that are good for you. Understand again, this breakup happened for you, not to you. Once you fully, wholeheartedly understand it and embody that truth, and you say to yourself, Dear Lord, this happened for me. Thank you so much for bringing this, for making this happen. Now you say to yourself, I am open. Now you see things different. Now this is true healing. With that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Whatever it is that you need, check the links in the description below. I am available for one-on-one coaching. You can get my program. You can join the Rise of the Phoenix for free on Facebook. It's a online healing community. Everything is available for you. So there is no excuse that you're not going to heal and grow. You have all the information. Now make a decision. I love you guys. I'll see you again in the next one. God bless you.